Oh, hello, yes, Friday. Caught myself shaving, and so I have a beauty spot now. Yes, I know it's the only one. Yes, Kathleen Stock. I want to return there again because I've been following the story quite a lot, and she was doing some media stuff yesterday, interviews with the press, I believe, and did an interview on Woman's Out on the Beeb, Radio 4. And I just want to pick up on the Daily Telegraph interview with her because she said something which I thought was really telling. Not the headline, which the Telegraph has put, which is "Colleagues poison students against me in transgender debate," because it's all about left-wing teachers being mean. Children, even young adults, presumably now up to the age of, I don't know, what are mature students? 70? I don't know, whatever. Seem to be incapable of making up their minds. They have to be told what to think. Which I might come back to. Yes, anyway, but the particular quote, which I thought was really telling, and I want to pick up on today, is, "I think most of the students who protested against me really haven't got a clue what I actually think." And I thought to myself, yeah, absolutely, I totally agree with that. I think people don't. But I also think that people who are on her side also have no idea what she actually thinks, and because they are incapable, it seems, of having a nuanced approach to a complex problem. I'm going to post a link down below. There was a panel debate, 5 people on GB News yesterday. Emma Webb, who's a political commentator, Dominique, can't remember her surname now, she's a political commentator, and another woman, political commentator, as well as our usual sort of 2 GB News blokes who, yes, anyway, these people sat around for quite a long period of time, totally agreeing that there's only one view on transgender issues. Emma Webb was coming out with the usual dangerous Antifa mob stuff, but they were just generally sort of coming out with the biological fact, blunt hammer of a instrument in a debate. And for someone of my age and sensibility, I was reminded of those old-fashioned statements from the 1980s that God didn't make Adam and Eve. God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. And it seems that now that's been replaced by God did make Adam and Steve, but Steve had better not have been Eve in a previous existence. There was no disagreement whatsoever. There was no ability of, there was no form of nuance in what they were saying, and there was certainly no view of why the students might be upset. None whatsoever, other than, these people are evil, effectively. Anyway, again, I'll post a link to this. The Daily Mail today has shown us exactly where we should be thinking. That whole thing about being led by the nose, not by left-wing teachers, but by the media. And I will show. Here's a picture of the mob. They're a mob who were protesting, and apparently some of them were being quite loud. Now, that is, I'm sorry, but mob. It's not really pitchforks, is it? Bunch of students hanging around wearing masks. Oh, masks, they're masked. Yes, I know they've got COVID issues on campus and like everywhere else. It's not exactly the world's most threatening group of human beings. I'm sorry, but it just isn't. The the caption with the photograph is, "The mob of protesters stood in a group on a patch of grass next to a footpath on the university campus, holding up signs and chanting loudly." Yeah, but that's called a protest. That's an element of free speech, which this whole thing is supposed to be about. Anyway, the Daily Mail carries on and brings us very, very neatly to the case of Karen White, which has become the standard sort of bogey woman, I don't know, whichever phrase you want to use, in the sense that let's link trans people with people that are sexually aggressive. Again, sounds a bit like the 1980s, remember? Think of the children with gay people. Can't really employ gay people because you know what they're like around kids. It's the same argument. It's exactly the same argument. All right, okay? You're being led by the nose. These people are dangerous. They hold cardboard signs and chant next to footpaths and sexually assault you. No debate here. And, Kathleen Stock is right. That's perhaps what we do need. But we ain't going to get it And it's not because of left-wing teachers. No. It's our glorious media. Anyway, I don't know. Was that too confused a thought for the day? Maybe. Anyway, I've got to go out and teach things. Brr, it's going to be cold. Cold.